This emerald tablet was then taken back to Europe. Specifically, it was taken to France, where the Knights Templars used the knowledge within this document in order to amass a great fortune and power, which threatened the existence of the Roman Catholic Church. And so then the Roman Catholic Church destroyed the Knights Templars. In 1310, they wiped them out. And this secret information was banned. It went underground again. Later, the secret was revealed to those great thinkers and philosophers and led to the development of the Renaissance and moved Europe out of the Dark Ages into enlightenment. And then she also says the secret was suppressed. Specifically, it was suppressed by powerful businessmen and many nations who in modern times have withheld this secret information so that they could maintain their stranglehold over the masses of people throughout the world. Not just here in the United States, but throughout the world. That was until Rhonda Byrne discovered the secret. So, what is the secret behind the secret? The essence of the secret is the law of attraction. And this is what they tell you. The law of attraction teaches you that everything in the universe is energy. Everything is vibration. They talk about the fact that all power is from within. It's not external. All power is from within and is therefore under your control. They talked about the fact that with this power inside, then what you think and what you feel and what manifests is always a match. You are the creators of your destiny, not some external being that you never saw before. But it is you, the person that stares at you in the face every morning. You are the person responsible for your quality of life. And they talked about in the DVD, they gave you a constructional framework for this process that was referred to as the emotional guidance system. The emotional guidance system states specifically that it is our feelings, our emotions, that let us know how in tune we are to this power that pervades the universe. And they stated specifically that there are only two feelings, two emotions, good and bad. But there is a range in between the two. So as you move from good feelings at the top, you get lower and lower until you get closer to the bottom, which is negative feelings, bad feelings. There are only two emotions. So we have to become conscious of these emotions. And our emotional guidance system allows us to navigate between these two emotional extremes so that we may achieve our desired goals. The secret then identified 3 steps to this creative process. These steps were referred to as ask, answer, and receive. And they stated specifically that you must learn to ask for what you desire mentally. Ask mentally. Because the universe responds to your thoughts and your emotions much quicker than it responds to your words. That's a twist, isn't it? Yes. They said that you must also ask for what you desire. You must not ask for what you want. Because wanting means that you are without it. So if you say, I want this, and put that thought into the universe receives that thought that says, okay, this person wants it, which means that they don't have it, so that I will magnify their want and then make sure they always want it. You understand the concept? So you must be very clear about what it is you desire. And you must express the clarity. You must be very specific about how you express that clarity. So then the second point is answer. The universe answers all requests in time. It may not be in your time frame. It's in the universe's time frame. Because the universe knows what is best for you and when you should receive. So it means then that you should be open to that which you want. You should be open to the answer. And then the third step is receive. You must bring yourself into alignment with what you desire so that you may recognize it when it comes. It may come in a different form, a form other than what you needed at that particular point in time in your development. So if you are open to receiving this, then you will recognize it when it comes in the form of a person or in the form of an experience, which allows you to achieve that which you desire. So that's the essence of the secret. That's basically the secret in a nutshell. What's significant is that all of this information was recorded in a book called The Law of Attraction, written by Esther Hicks. Esther Hicks is the author of several books, which deals with her going into trance and being a channel for a group of teachers who she refers to collectively as Abraham. And they then provide her with knowledge about the universe. This woman, Esther Hicks, was the first person that Rhonda Byrne contacted about doing the DVD. She centered the DVD around Esther Hicks and her work. She then also, we ask everybody to shut off all your cell phones, please. It's a distraction to me and everybody else in the room. So unless you're in a position and need your cell phone on, please cut it off. And so it's interesting about this relationship with Esther Hicks and Rhonda Byrne, because Esther Hicks initially taped the DVD and wanted to sell it to a television station in Australia. The television station didn't like the idea and decided not to pick up the program. And so she began to look at other ways and other places where she could market this information. She decided to come to America, since the majority of the teachers lived in America. And as a result of changing her marketing strategy for the DVD, she then went back to Esther Hicks and told Esther Hicks, we need to renegotiate your contract. And because we're going to use a different marketing strategy. And Esther Hicks said that she felt uncomfortable about now being approached to renegotiate her contract. She said, I take the interview with her. I haven't heard from her for, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And now she comes back and says that we need to renegotiate her contract. And she said, I did not feel comfortable with it. And the Spirit told me not to acquiesce to her demand, because if I did, she would come back with other demands. Right. And so Esther Hicks decided, no, I'm not going to sign off on this. So that means that there are now 2 secret DVDs. The original DVD is the one with Esther Hicks. And when she decided not to sign off on the contract, Rhonda Byrne went back into the studio and then re-edited a new extended version of the DVD, which went on sale last November. So the extended version is the one that's being marketed. The extended version, excuse me for being a little crass, but the extended version is crap. It is crap. They edited out Esther Hicks, and then they took all of her concepts, all of her dialogue, and gave it to the sister, Lisa Nichols, who, even in the first DVD, really had nothing of substance to offer. But they selected her because she was a sister, and they knew they were going to market this DVD in the United States, so they wanted to appeal to the sisters. So now with the new DVD, they have the sister reading all of her dialogue, which means that it's a manipulation of the content, and it's a violation of her relationship with Esther Hicks. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the presentation, but I just wanted to give you this as an overview, because I'm a researcher, right? And I believe that before I buy into something, I want to know where it came from. Right. I want to know who's responsible for producing it. Yeah. I want to know who financed it. Right. I want to know all the things that went into creating this thing, so that I can know whether or not I should embrace it, how much of it I should embrace, or whether I should just put it on the side. So I do that with everything. I did that with The Secret. And so what I want you all to know, what I want you all to be very clear about, is that The Secret is essentially a contemporary